Alright, I'm going to try to do just one more video, because, about this. At least for now, unless there's more to say later. I hope not. Unless it's an improvement, but then it wouldn't be an annoying situation anymore. Because I'm really tired of talking about this. Uh, but I wanted to make more videos about this because I had some more things that I wanted to say, and it feels good to vent about it, as I'm sure some people can relate to. When there's something that bothers you, it's good to release the thoughts that are angering you, frustrations. Yeah, it feels, it's catharsis, isn't it? Catharsis, that's the word I'm thinking of. It feels good to pretty sure that's a good word, catharsis. I got my dictionary over here. I'm pretty sure that's the word I want to use. I like that word. I heard it used in um, the first time I think I heard the word catharsis was in one of my favorite movies, American Psycho. Okay, catharsis. I'm looking at the dictionary thing on my other laptop. Emotional release, an experience or feeling of spiritual release and purification brought about by an intense emotional experience. Emotional purification through Greek tragedy, psychological purging of complexes. In psychology, the process of bringing to the surface repressed emotions, complexes, and feelings in an effort to identify and relieve them, or the result of this process. And for the word origin, it comes from Latin and Greek, meaning to purge or pure. So yeah, catharsis. So that's what's nice. When you it's a feeling of release, which is a nice feeling. That's a relatable thing, to have a release. It relaxes you. So that's one way of looking at it. When there's something that stresses you out, it's good to have a release of the stress, and then you you feel calm about it. Maybe. So that's why sometimes it's good to vent about things. And then for me, like, I don't have anybody really that I feel comfortable with talking to about things. Not really. Because I guess I'm a bit of a hermit. At this time, I don't have anyone in my life. There is family that I have, but I just, we don't really get along. So what I would like is to have a girlfriend. And then if I had this girlfriend, I would vent with the girlfriend. But I don't. Um, oh, which reminds me of one thing. I'm probably gonna end up having to make another video because I'm thinking of other things I want to say. Um, Back to the what I was discussing in a previous video about frustration with online dating. Um, yeah, I was gonna. Okay, so this is 2021, 2021, the second year of the damn virus, which shall not be named because I don't even want to. It annoys me hearing the name of it or seeing it, so I don't even want to say it. So I just say the damn virus. So the vaccine's been available, and that's been a controversial issue. There's like I think there's like three different brands of the vaccine for this virus, and so it's available, but I have not gotten it, um, and I don't know if I will get it. So I've been reading in the paper about it, and my concern is like I guess kind of leaning towards like conspiracy theory kind of thinking, which may sound kind of crazy, but I'm the type of person that I guess a better way of wording it would be skeptical and cautious. So that seems like a nicer way of putting it rather than a crazy conspiracy theory type person or being paranoid. But just thinking like, I don't want to be the type of person to just take a drug just because everyone else is taking it. That's kind of like peer pressure, isn't it? That does feel like peer pressure what's going on. Because they're like really strongly encouraging people to take this vaccine. It does feel like peer pressure. So I don't think just caving into peer pressure is necessarily a great thing to do, or just to go along with what everyone else is doing, like sheep. That term, like I try not to use that term though, because uh, it's kind of derogatory to sheep. But like just going along with the crowd, like because everyone else is doing it, like thinking, well, okay, I guess we're supposed to take this vaccine because everyone else says it's supposed to it's supposed to help you, and uh, so, but uh, I don't know. Uh, yeah, I don't want to be like I don't want to do it just because everyone else is doing it. It's good to research things for one thing, and um, like these companies or medical people, they're saying how this is really great. It really works good or whatever. Uh, but one thing I'm thinking is like they're saying you have to take 2 doses, and I'm thinking if this vaccine is so great, why do you have to take 2 doses of it? Why is 1 dose not enough, for one thing? So I find that interesting. And then like they say, they try they they say people are hesitant because there's actually it's nice because other people are agreeing with me. There's at least the impression I get I'm well, from reading the paper there's quite a few apparently there's quite a few people who are they don't want to take this vaccine because they don't trust it. Uh, so I saw quotes in the I guess from medical people and the people that were administering this vaccine were saying that people are hesitant, but they're being I think they were suggesting that these people who don't want the vaccine are being misled because of misinformation and to get your information from reputable sources. So that seems kind of interesting to me because, like, especially if you're skeptical, if you're like not a very trusting person, um, who exactly is reputable? Who's a reputable source if you have trouble trusting, like businesses, big businesses like corporations, and uh, who are you supposed to trust? Because I have trouble trusting people in general, and what they're labeling as misinformation. How do we know that these medical people? How do we know that they're not giving misinformation? So how do we know who's right? This person who says yes or this person who says no about the vaccine? Um, I did read one thing in a book about like there may be some like negative side effects from vaccines, but the uh, positives that you get from protection outweigh the negatives from side effects. I think that's how it was worded in this book I read. But I don't remember exactly everything that I read about vaccines, but I have got, well, I guess it was from that book, the same book, where there is some negative that there's something that vaccines do to you that isn't good. I don't remember exactly what it is. Uh, like they kill, like unless I'm thinking of antibiotics, they wipe out like I think bacteria in your gut or something. Like you're destroying something that is valuable in your body when you take a vaccine or antibiotics. Uh, to protect yourself. So I think in that way it might be bad on your immune system, possibly. Maybe I don't have the patience for doing enough research, but from what I just from what I've uh, it just makes me suspicious of vaccines in general. Although I do know that I've had vaccines in the past, and I was even watching Dexter earlier, and I was watching him. He took his baby in to, I guess, get booster shots because his baby had been born. I guess it was like a year old, maybe. I don't know when you get booster shots, but I think that's like for vaccines. It's like vaccination boosters. I think that's what booster shots are to protect you from like measles, mumps, and uh, those types of things. So I do know that when I was young, like when I was probably that age, when I was a baby or when I was really young, and uh, probably, yeah, more than once, I got shots for measles, mumps, and rubella, and uh, so other things possibly too. So I have had vaccines in the past, but I just worry about it, and I worry about it.